We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah, no, we ain't slowing it down.
Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating. I'm on everything I love. Word to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling. No, gotta keep it moving, keep it moving like we stole it. Though, rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
moving, keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep
slowing
it moving,
it
we
down.
ain't never gon' lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can't compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving,
moving.
we keep on moving
Keep it
along.
moving, keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Everyone! Yes, it's Tuesday. How we doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever and whatever you're doing in the world. I hope you are well. I am alright, sort of alright. I got a mobile mechanic out earlier because my van needs some work doing. And he's done some work on it before and he's been really good. But because it needs brake discs doing, right, I can't do them. I was like, what? I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, like that. I want the brake pads, the rear brakes doing, and the brake discs if they need doing. And he went, yeah, I can't do the brake discs on them. I went, why not? He went, it's complicated on them. You have to do this and you have to do that. And I thought, oh, So I've spent quite a bit of time this afternoon going to garage after garage after garage, trying to find a garage, right? They're all booked for like a week. And I'm like, anyway, I got it booked in somewhere, so hopefully I won't be sending anybody's money back because I can't go to do their party because I haven't got a van. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I got it in my teeth. Shut up. Anyway, who's here? Gun is here, everybody. Straight in, number one there. Well done, Gun. And the beautiful, the wonderful, the marvellous Beth Gish is here, everyone. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we'll get a couple of the people that were new yesterday coming back. We'll see, won't we? And Too Shy is here, everyone. Yes, early days. So the world's still crazy, and everything's still mad. Everything's still insane. There's nothing changes. Nothing changes, does it? So we'll get straight into it, shall we? What have I been looking at today? What's piqued my interest? More than 150 migrants. Are they migrants or are they? What do you mean? Is it? Why is it quiet? Why is it quiet? Oh! Hang on, there's some. Oh, I don't know what's happening here.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, okay. So first thing's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is going to cancel that for a minute. And I've got to work out why this microphone's so... And it is, I can see it's quiet as well. Why is that? Why is it... Does it... Oh, it is quiet, isn't it? There's a conundrum for you. Why is it quiet? This is a good start. Why is it quiet? Why Why, Delilah? Is that... No, that ain't really doing a lot either, is it? That right down. That's up there. That is up there. What about the gain? Is it the gain? Do we have to turn this one here? Do we have to turn... If I turn that one there, is that better? Have I knocked the gain? Does that sound better now, or is that worse? I can't really go forward with this until we sort of rectify this problem. So you've got to tell me, and I'm going to have to wait, because there's obviously a delay. Is that better? Is that fixed it? Are we now better? Hello, 1, 2, Houston. Come on, Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yes, we certainly do. More gain. Yeah, I've done more gain. Is it? That's not the question I'm asking. I'm asking, is that fixed it? Better. Is it fixed it? The answer I'm looking for is yes. Too many laughs. There you go then. Somehow, I don't know how, but the gain must have got turned down or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a sound engineer. Do you know what I mean? I've got a little mixing desk here, you see. A little one. I don't want to pull it too far forward because it'll probably go off because the wires in the back of it. But anyway, we'll get back to it, shall we? Thank you very much, Gun. Sorted. And Beth Gish, 5x5, thank you for pointing that out to me. Obviously, I didn't realise at all. And I've got something in my teeth. It's really annoying me. Anyway, it's going to be fun, isn't it? Watching me suck my teeth while we do this. So let's get back to it, shall we? More than 150 migrants rescued after boat catches fire in the Channel. Migrants, they say. They say migrants. Don't they mean illegal immigrants? Because they're illegally crossing the Channel in the dinghies. In the big rubber boats now, aren't they? And this is going to be a regular theme, isn't it? Because it's every day. It's just never ending now. I don't know why they don't just build a road. Or just lay on a ferry service. Just lay on a free ferry service to... You can, if you want to get the ferry to France, just get on it and go. And if you want to get the ferry from France to England, just get on it and come. You know. Well, that's basically where we are at this point, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look what it says, for what it's worth. More than 150 migrants, illegal immigrants, in my opinion. Enemy troops, says Gun. Well, you never know, do you? You know, we're not... Who are these people? You know what I mean? We don't know, do we? Let's just say this, right? The good thing about it is we're all going to reap what's been sown, right? That's the good outcome. Well, we're all going to reap it. In the end, we're all going to have to. It will come to its conclusion at some point in the future. So then we will know, right? Fully, we will fully know and understand, and it'll be like, oh, there you go. That's what it was. Well, you know, all you little lovely lefties and all you idiots who are allowing all this, and all you government MPs that are making us pay for all this. Well, there you are. This is what we've got now. So there it is. Well done. Well done. More than 150 migrants, in my opinion, they're illegal immigrants because they come over illegally, have been rescued after the boat they were using to cross the Channel caught fire on Tuesday morning, French authorities have said. The boat was attempting to cross the UK when its engine caught fire, according to the French maritime prefecture of the Channel and North Sea. It said 157 people had been rescued. That's 157 people on one dinghy. That's one crossing. So when they tell you the crossings are going down, right, be aware the crossings might be going down, but there's more of them on a single crossing, isn't there? Nazulium is here, everyone! Fauci. Nazulium says, who would have had the deadliest jab? Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, or Dr. Fauci? Dr. Fauci. Too many laughs, guys. I'm laughing because I never had them. See? I'm not worried about it. No. I mean, we were vilified about all that sort of stuff, weren't we? You know, the anti-jabbers. You know, the anti... I don't know if you can still say that on YouTube. I don't know what sentiment YouTube's got these days. Very strange. Because at the time, you couldn't mention it at all, could you? Because you'd be banned instantly. You know what I mean? Just instant ban. And now, you know what I mean? It's like you see a lot of these people, all of a sudden, they get a short illness and then they're... And you think, ooh. And very young people, very suddenly, you're like, ooh. But me, myself and I, and if you're like me and you never had any of that, we don't really worry about that type of thing. Because we said no to it. We was like, nah. No, thank you. Your IQ test, I have flown by. I have passed it with flying colours. Anyway, we're getting... And when they were telling all of us lot to get that, right? The borders were still open. And the people were still flooding in. All these strangers were still flooding in. And they weren't, were they? They never had it, as far as I know. No. Interesting. It said 157 people have been rescued and were taken to the port in Boulogne-sur-Mer. There are no reports of anyone having been injured or killed. It comes just a day after Prime Minister Andy Burnham, this bloke.
Imagine no more.
Imagine that you could have stopped the boat, illegal boat crossings. Imagine it, because that's as close as you're going to get to it. Just imagining it, trust me. Pledged his government will be relentless in curbing the number of people arriving in the UK on not so small boats. French authorities said the boat left France on Monday night. Overnight, 5 people on board the vessel required rescue. The remaining people on board refused the assistance offered by the French patrol boats, the French Maritime Prefecture said. So what, are they just like following them along then? Is that what the French do? Is it like the big dinghy goes out with 167 people on it, and then they just sort of follow along in their French ship, you know, until they get to a point where the British take over, and then we just bring them in? Why don't we just build a road? Why don't we just lay on ferries for them? Why not? We can afford it, can't we? You know, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Let's just build a great road from Dover to wherever in France. Imagine the work it would create. You could make them build it. You could get them, train them to do the job and pay them wages and tax them. There's an idea for you. Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. You know what I mean? It'd be great. I think it'd be brilliant. Gunn says they escort them to British waters. I'm sure they do. But this gets better. You check this out then, Gunn, in a minute. I haven't read it all, but I read different bits on different articles before I got to this. Spain hired Joe Biden to secure their borders, says Nazulian. Very good. Right, yeah. Determined to reach the United Kingdom, migrant crossing the channel in not so small boats refused assistance offered by French emergency service, accepting it only in situations of extreme emergency, it said in a statement. Because of the structural fragility of boats used to cross the channel, it said they decided not to intervene further at that stage. Carry on your way, you're alright. Nah, it's alright. You got life jackets on. If you get into distress, we'll just hook you out the water. Don't worry, you carry on. Why didn't they just put them on the French boat and just bring them in? Why don't they just do that? Why don't they? It's going to save it's going to save a lot of aggravation in the long run, don't you think? Just do it like that. And then when it ever comes to the point where they've all got to go back, it's all set up to just take them all back again. Brilliant. But this morning, the engine caught fire and the vessel's integrity deteriorated very rapidly. Rescue boats went to the scene from France and the UK. So the UK boats went into French waters then. That's good, isn't it? Including the RNLI Eastbourne lifeboat and the UK Border Forces vessels BSC Contender and BSC Courageous. 2 French boats rescued 103 migrants and the British boats rescued 54. All of them were taken to Boulogne-sur-Mer for treatment. A UK government spokesperson said that the Border Security Command was alerted to the incident in the Channel this morning concerning a migrant's not so small boat in distress in French waters. It said British vessels assisted in the operation, adding that so far there have been no fatalities reported. They added that the incident underlines the terrible dangers of not so small boat crossings. We continue to work relentlessly with the French and our partners overseas to prevent these perilous journeys, they said. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Border Security Minister Anne Turley said all people on board will be returned to France until they are released, and then they'll jump on another one and come again and try again. She said the incident showed the dangers of illegal crossings and that the ruthless gangs behind them. It's always the gangs, isn't it? These invisible gangs. Where do all these immigrants get all these thousands of pounds that you're supposed to pay these people? How does that work? That's why we're bearing down on them, she said. Of course you are. Of course you are. Look at that. People crossing the English Channel in small... People. Illegal immigrants, not people. Cumulative total detected by year. It's just, look, it's just always an upward trajectory. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Phillips said, this is why it's so wrong that French police stand by and do nothing while the illegal migrant, there you go, thank you very much, the illegal migrant boats embark, lives are being risked. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage said in a post on X, we must put a stop to this. Our plan will save lives. Earlier this week, his party said if in government, it would deploy the Navy to ward off crossings. Should have been done years ago. Should have been done years, when the first boat came. They should have gone, whoa, whoa. But it's part of the plan, isn't it? And it's part of the plan, Agenda 2030 and all that, the World Economic Forum. You know what I mean? And what's the other one? Bilderberg, and there's another one at Davos. Isn't this all part of the plan to the destruction of Europe? Isn't it, or is that just a conspiracy theory? I'm asking for a friend. The Conservatives have said that Labour has not delivered on its promises on migration. What, like you did? Like the Conservatives did, eh? Fucking cheeky bastards, aren't they? While the Lib Dems said the government should increase efforts to improve relationships with Europe and cut down the asylum backlog. Yeah, just build a road. Just build a fucking road, will ya? Fill in the channel. Somehow. Fill it in. Dam it off. Damn it. And then we can, have slopes and go down onto the bed and then, build more houses there. Isn't it? Something like that. That'd be a good plan. The number of migrants, illegal immigrants, who have arrived in the UK on extra large boats since Burnham became Prime Minister, this bloke.
Imagine no more.
Imagine it, when there's, every year, we're having tens of thousands. Every year, forever and ever. Imagine that. Right, since Burnham became Prime Minister a fortnight ago, surpassed 2,000 on Saturday. And then flood it, says Gunn. Brilliant. Oh dear. Last Wednesday was the busiest day for crossing so far this year, with 752 illegal immigrants arriving in the UK. Most people attempt the crossing in the summer when conditions are better. It's almost become the most common way for people to be detected entering the UK illegally. Yeah, because what about the ones who jump in lorries and all that? Are we still getting them? Do you remember when that was a thing? And the poor old lorry drivers were getting like $2,000 a fine for every one that was found in their lorry. Imagine that. Imagine having 4 of them. You got an £8,000 fine, and you didn't even know they were in there. Home Office figures shows the number of crossings so far this year is down. It's only the crossings that are down. The boats are bigger. Remember that. Compared to this time last year, the number peaked in 2022 and has been on a downward trend ever since. The boats are just getting bigger. When they first used to come, what was the average on a boat, would you say? 20? 15? 20? Wasn't 167, was it? 167 on one little boat, which isn't so little. During a visit to Dover on Monday, Burnham said progress had been made in curbing the number of people arriving in the UK on not so small boats. I don't know what they call them, small boats. They're bigger than the house. The Prime Minister said people want to see this issue addressed. No, they want to see them all back. Got rid of, stopped. That's what they want to see. He added that enforcement officers tackling people smuggling gangs have been doubled on both sides of the channel, but a system that offers safe routes for people needs to be built as well. There you go, build a road, safe routes. We need to build safe routes for them all to come in. See, that's Andy Burnham. Imagine that.
Imagine
it.
Imagine.
I am imagining it.
Imagine no more.
I am imagining it, mate. I'm imagining the safe routes that you're going to supply. So these illegal immigrants... I'll tell you what you should do. I'll tell you what Andy Burnham should do. And I think a lot of you will definitely agree with this. We should make them all legal. All of them legal. Right? They're not illegal, they're legal. Make them all legal. Right? Call them English. Give them British passports, right? When it says nationality, put English, right? And make them all legal, and then put a fucking great road across, innit? Nobody's got to worry about it then, are they? Really? Nobody's got to... You ain't got to worry about it no more then. They're all legal. Just a load of new Englishmen and women. Well, not so many women, is it? But a load of Englishmen. Be brilliant. What could possibly go wrong? He added that enforcement officers tackling people smuggling gas. Oh, I did that bit. But yeah, people needs to be. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, both sides of the channel. But a system that offers safe routes for people needs to be built as well. In April, the UK and France struck a £662 million deal aiming to stop illegal migrants from crossing the channel. Why are they calling them illegal now then? Why have they changed tact? Yeah, I agree with your sentiments, Gun. I'm being sarcastic. Because the thing is, Gun, if you're in this country, I'm sure you're aware, when you talk about these issues, you have to tread on eggshells because of the police. The police will come and knock on your door and arrest you for the hate speech.
The Führer couldn't have said it better himself.
I know. So instead of me slagging it, I agree with it. Because it makes perfect sense. Let them all in. Let them all in. How many should we let in, mate? Everyone! Let them all in. We are anyway. You know what I mean? The 3-year agreement included plans to send riot-trained police to French beaches to tackle violence and hostile crowds, as well as France developing millions of pounds of drones, 2 helicopters as part of a system to intercept people smugglers and illegal migrants. It's not working then, is it? That ain't working then, is it, really? 2,000 of them since Burnham's been in. UK ministers have also said about 100 million in funding could be redirected or withdrawn after a year if not enough journeys are stopped. But the government has not confirmed what targets the French would have to meet. It's a fucking joke. It's ridiculous. It's like most things now. It's just all ridiculous. It really is. It's just beyond a joke, isn't it? And we've got like talking about illegal immigrants. This is a bit of a story that's going about at the minute. Have a look at this little charmer. Afghan boxer arrested in connection with death of Scottish woman in Greece. This is quite a story, this one. The man suspected of killing Scottish aid worker Elizabeth Jane Ross in Greece is 26-year-old Sharif Al-Madazi, the BBC understands. He was arrested after the body of the 38-year-old was found in a suitcase in an abandoned building in Kropesli district of Athens on 18th of July, several days after she was reported missing. Ahmandazi, or whatever, who was born in Afghanistan and is a champion boxer, settled in Greece after travelling there as a teenage refugee. He expected to appear in court in Athens on Wednesday. The BBC understands Ahmandazi, who left Afghanistan after being orphaned aged 15, lives in Greece with his American wife and child. His father, a commander in the Afghan army, was shot dead, and his mother and siblings were killed by a suicide bomb in Kabul. He travelled to Greece via Iran and Turkey, according to a video telling his story, which was published by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies before settling in a refugee camp on the island of Lesbos. It is understood this is where he met his wife and converted to Christianity. The pair then set up a charity, Love Every Nation, Athens, to help other refugees. Left-wing women. They're loving it, aren't they? Reap what you sow. It is thought that he met Ross through the charity. Police said Elizabeth Jane Ross, who is from Edinburgh and is known to family and friends as Lisa, arrived in Greece on the 26th of June and stayed in the Kertanzi area of Piraeus until the 10th of July. She had been volunteering with a refugee support group based in Athens. There you go. Nice work. Well done. She's a good person. Ended up in a suitcase, mind you, but never mind. I mean, she was doing good things. Ross told Greek friends that she was going to Kropesli to meet American friends on the 15th of July. Greece's policing union said Al-Madanazi had a key to the apartment Ross was staying in. They also said they have verified footage that appears to show Al-Madanazi carrying a suitcase which is believed to contain the body. Yeah. They have said that location sharing app used by Al-Madanazi's wife showed that the suspect was at 9 Rethriamu Street, the place where Ross is believed to have died in the days before. Police also said the man they arrested had used the dead woman's bank cards to withdraw money. He's a charmer, isn't he? He's some sort of charmer, this lad. Right, flowers have been laid at the scene. One message reads, "For Elizabeth, may you rest in peace, and may your memory live on in the hearts of us all. With deepest sympathy and respect, you will not be forgotten." In Edinburgh, Pastor Anderson said Ross has been a precious member of the congregation at City on the Hill Church for 20 years. He described her as having big passion for missionary work and cared for people all over the world. In a video posted on the City on a Hill Facebook page, the pastor said she had been to many places and served people. She was a very precious girl, and it is a tragic loss. There's his wife. Look, another one, American. During searches of Al-Manazazi's home, officers claimed to have recovered and seized a replica pistol and a knife. Police said a toxicology report was being fast-tracked to identify the cause of death. They said they were also looking to trace Ross's American friends. Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished. Hey, well done. You know, devoted your time to these people. Well done. No, good on you. Fair play. Well done. That's all I've got to say about that. Hate speech and everything. You know, it is what it is, isn't it? Who knows? Apparently, allegedly, he said that he did it because she was trying to make his wife more Christian. Apparently. I don't know how true that is. That's what I've seen. There's various things you can see online about it. Paul Joseph Watson does rather a much better rendition of it all than me. But I'm not as brave as him. His channel's bigger than mine. I mean, look at X. I don't even have to do anything on there when I get banned. God knows I'm surviving here so far. Anyway, what have we got next for you? This is great, right? This is brilliant. Andy Burnham bunks off for a jolly abroad after just 2 weeks on the job. You what?
What?
Yeah, he's on holiday.
What?
Yes. Yeah, he's only been there 2 weeks. Brilliant. It's brilliant, isn't it? Got a job. I'll start, you know, go for an interview. When do you want to start? I'll start Monday. Okay. Yeah, we'll start on Monday then. All right, cheers, mate. Get there. I need to go on holiday in 2 weeks. What? I need to go on holiday. Well, you didn't tell us that when you got the job, did you? I've booked it. Andy Burnham took office on July the 20th, but number 10 officials have confirmed he is now set for some time away from his new office and the UK. 2 weeks. You can see his priorities are right though, can't you? You know what I mean? He's living up to the politician's standard, isn't he? You can see he's got his priorities are absolutely correct, isn't it? It's not about, you know, us, is it? You know, he's got to go on holiday. Of course he has. Why not? I mean, he's been working hard for 2 weeks. The UK's new Prime Minister is taking a holiday just after 2 weeks in office. Andy Burnham took over from Keir Starmer as PM on July the 20th, but will be taking a break from his day-to-day duties to spend time with his family. Fucking this. They just take the piss, don't they? They really just, at this point, we just have, it's just literally piss-taking every single day. He will remain in direct contact with officials and continue holding meetings during his overseas trip, according to number 10. Mr. Burnham's allies have insisted that the government will continue functioning normally during his absence from 10 Downing Street. It's not really needed then, is he? Imagine it. Imagine you could just get a job and have a 2 week holiday. Imagine that.
Imagine no more.
Don't have to imagine no more. He's done it. The husband and father of 3 has made several announcements during his first fortnight in number 10. He promised to remove VAT from electricity bills, pledged to end rough sleeping. That is... fuck off. Announced the reinstatement of a £2 cap on bus fares in England. There you go. That's going to save us all, isn't it? Began cross-party talks on social care and vowed to be relentless in tackling small, not so small, boat crossings. I'm going to be relentless, but first I'm going on holiday. Defy Tyrants is here, everybody. Oh, yes. Good to see you, mate. Mr. Burnham has also announced a cut in business rates for pubs. Established number 10 North while promising extra powers to regional mayors. And also found time to suggest Gianni Infantino was the wrong man to lead international football's ruling body, FIFA. That's a major concern, isn't it? That one. Mr. Yeah. The holiday comes after Mr. Burnham's campaign to win the Makerfield by-election in June. He then has a rapid rise to replacing Sir Keir Starmer in number 10. Jesus, look at the pair of them. Hang on, let's have a look at that. Look at the pair of them. Honestly. Beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful? Don't they look like a beautiful couple? Don't they, though? Andrea is here, everybody! Good to see you, Teddy. Officials would not say where the Prime Minister is holidaying, But it is understood that he will be taking a trip abroad. Can't even holiday in England with this weather. With this weather. Beautiful weather everywhere. And he can't even go to a local tourist place. A local place in England. No. So support the nation that he's supposed to be in charge of. He can't even do that. What sort of fucking example is that? Reform UK Chairman Lee Anderson criticised the Prime Minister, saying 2 weeks into a job and Andy Burnham was already had enough. After dropping a number of unfunded commitments and overseeing over 2,000 illegal migrants breaking into our country, he's bunked off for a jolly abroad. This isn't a Prime Minister that's serious about leading. I could sort of agree with that, to be fair. It comes as the new PM faces a huge backlash over government's planned sentencing changes. Yeah, this is fucking mad. Which would mean PC Andrew Harper's killers may be eligible for early release. Burnham announced on Monday that rape, serious child sexual offences and grooming would be excluded from the scheme aimed at easing prison overcrowding, meaning PC Harper's killers would still qualify. The 28-year-old police officer sustained fatal injuries while responding to a quad bike theft in Sulhamsted, Berkshire in August 2019. Thames Valley Police Chief Constable Jason Hogg said, "I am beyond disappointed. The government is continuing to allow PC Andrew Harper's killers to be released early from prison, despite the overwhelming recent public outcry. Shouldn't be releasing anybody early from prison. What's the point of it? Should we fucking build more prisons? You got money for everything else." It's simple. If Andrew's killers were convicted today, they would receive life sentences due to the law that was created in his name. They would not be eligible for early release. This decision is demoralising for all police officers and our fellow emergency service workers, not just in the Thames Valley, that puts themselves in harm's way to protect and serve their community by mainly policing the internet for hurty words. Some would say. Some would say that. Some would say, wouldn't they? And some would say, like, for their two-tier attitude to it all. Some would say. PC Harper's widow, Lizzie Harper, said releasing killers early would be an affront to justice and an utter betrayal. She added, "The level of disrespect the government are showing to Andrew and other victims and their loved ones, such as me, is beyond contempt." Well, it's politicians, isn't it? You can't expect nothing less, can you, really? You really get nothing sensible out of them, are you? I mean, since when's that been a thing? Since when was that a trend? Sensible government policies and stuff. When was the last time you heard one of them? This is how bad it's getting. This is the sort of policing they want to do, and I don't even know if they're going to do this. Have a look at this. Greggs, Boots and M&S team up with Met Police to tackle shoplifters. So yesterday we had the, what was it, £2,000 a day. Was it £2,000 a day? Was it £20,000 a day? I think it was £20,000 a day, wasn't it? How much was it yesterday? Does anybody remember how much it was they were nicking at the fuel pumps in the UK a day, on average? Was it £2,000 a day or was it 20,000? I can't remember. I actually cannot physically remember. It was a lot anyway. Oh, I like that. Defy Tyrants. That's a great one. Maybe he's going to Israel to make a deal with Satan Yahoo. Yes. Maybe that is exactly where he's gone. Imagine that.
Imagine no more.
It was 200 grand a day. 200 grand a day. Not 2 grand. Yeah, 200 grand. Fucking 200 grand a day, was it? Oh, my God. Anyway, so we got Greggs, Boots and M&S team up with Met Police to tackle shoplifters. Tesco's, Boots, Marks and Spencer and Greggs are among the retail giants using new technology which allows them to submit evidence to officers within minutes. Major retailers on London's high street. London, you see. It's not fraught with crime, is it? London. It's a safe place, apparently. Apparently Sadiq Khan said it's fine. Got no grooming gangs down there, nothing. Apparently, Sadiq Khan said, I believe him. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you believe Sadiq Khan? Seems like a trustworthy sort of bloke to me. Yeah. Right, Defy Tyrants. American justice system is no better than yours, Gaz. You can murder here and be out in 10 years to murder again. Some drug dealers get longer sentences than murderers here. Insane. It is insane, all of it. Major retailers in London's high streets are using new technologies from the Metropolitan Police to catch shoplifters. It allows them to submit CCTV footage, witness statements and other evidence directly to officers within minutes, allowing the biggest force in the country to track, arrest and build cases against offenders more quickly. I didn't think they were responding to thefts in shops unless it's under 100, if it's under 100 quid. I thought that was the case. I didn't think they were responding to these sorts of things. People have been complaining. Your car gets nicked, they don't even come out. Your house gets robbed, they don't even come out. They just say, have you got insurance? It's a crime reference number. There you go, on your way. Tesco, Boots, Marks and Spencer and Greggs are among the retail giants already using the tech, which they access via subscription across several London boroughs, including Westminster, Hammersmith and Fulham and Greenwich. Because Khan is a demon digen. I don't know what that means. Gun, I agree. From today, the rollout is being expanded to retailers in Southwark, Lambeth, Sutton, Croydon, Bromley, Ealing, Hounslow and Hillingdon. Chief Inspector Rav Pachahania, yeah, that guy or girl, who knows, Rav, I have no idea. The Met's lead for business crime said shoplifters should be under no illusion. We are increasing our capability to catch you and put you before the courts. Right, let's just sum it up. There's no prison spaces, right? So you're going to put them in front of the judge. What's the judge going to do? Imprisoning nobody. They're letting people out because they've got no room in prisons. The police, what are the police going to do? Apparently they don't come out for so what they're going to do then, it seems to me what they're going to do then, so they're going to have facial recognition and other technologies in these places now, and they're rolling it out everywhere, right? So they'll roll that out everywhere, so everybody's getting tracked, aren't they? Everybody's getting, you know, we're all getting facial recognition and all that lot as it rolls out across the country. Inevitably, this is just what they're doing in London now, but it'll come out across everywhere. And then what they'll do, somebody will be reviewing the footage. There'll be obviously an AI. It'll be an AI, won't it? It won't be people. It'll be AI. And if AI sees somebody that looks like they've stolen something, AI then will flag it up. And at some point, maybe, the police will look into it. Don't you think that's what it's going to be? That's how it sounds to me. That's what it sounds like to me. Brilliant. From today, the rollout is being expanded. Oh, yeah, I did that. Chief Inspector... Oh, yeah, I did that bit as well. The Met says shoplifting is down by almost 4%, but several of the retailers involved in the forces crackdown have previously warned it's getting worse. Too many people are nicking stuff. Too many people are skint. Well, I wonder what sort of people are nicking stuff. But they won't release the statistics on demographics and stuff, will they? So we really don't know. We won't be able. They won't tell us. You know what I mean? They won't give us transparency because why won't they? Well, because it would probably cause a national outcry, wouldn't it? But the agenda doesn't want that. You see, we've just got to keep getting it shoved right up us until it can be shoved up no more. However long that takes, I don't know. But I can't see it stopping anytime soon. Can you? Back to the Trumpy sort of thing, really. I haven't read the article, but we'll have a look because it's quite funny to me at this point. Oil prices fall on hope Strait of Hormuz could reopen. I had a look at this because I'm interested to see what's being said here more than anything else. I just want to see what's being actually said. You know what I mean? Because we all know now, every week, it's up, it's down, it's open, it's closed, it's not open, the Iran says it's never been open. It's open, Trump says it's open, and don't listen to Iran. Iran says don't listen to Trump, it's never been open. Trump says we're negotiating a good deal with Iran. Iran says we don't know what Trump's talking about. And it's up and it's down, and it's up and it's down, and our heads are all spinning around. And somebody somewhere is making billions out of it, and it ain't me. Or you, probably. Anyway, let's have a look at it. Oil prices fell to a 3-week low. A 3-week low! Now it's supposed to go, ooh, I ain't got a new. Just imagine...
Imagine no more.
Imagine that was a ooh, not a ah. Right, imagine. Just imagine. Right, do a Burnham. Well done. I know you got the imagination for that. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Treasury Secretary... Oh, no, sorry. Oil prices fell to a 3-week low on Tuesday after senior US officials raised hopes of a deal with Iran to reopen the key Strait of Hormuz waterway. How many times have we heard this now? I mean, how many times can they keep flogging this dead horse? US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent both announced talks had progressed to allow shipments to potentially resume as soon as this week. Really? The cost of a barrel of crude, the global benchmark for oil prices, fell by almost 5% to under $80 a barrel on the news of supply disruptions potentially being eased. But the failure of previous negotiations in recent months to de-escalate the conflict between the US and Iran and Israel has led to a volatile oil market, with drivers ultimately being hit by higher fuel prices at the pumps. On Tuesday, along with the drop in Brent crude, US West Texas intermediate prices were down more than 5% to $76 a barrel. Both contracts dropped to their lowest level since the 13th of July. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said there had been progress made in discussions on getting more ships through the strait with Iran and Oman. There's been progress made in those talks, but not what? Finality. What the fuck word's that? I mean, I know I'm a simple machine and I turn T into piss, but F-I-N-A-L, final, ity, I-T-Y, finality. Finality, is that a word? Finality. Is that a word? Tell me. F-I-N-A-L-I-T-Y, finality. Finality yet. But not finality yet. I have no fucking clue. Anyway, somebody will look it up. We're hoping that will happen very shortly, he told reporters at the State Department. Finality. Oh, right, okay. Thank you very much, Beth Gish. Too many laughs! You're as dumb as a box of fucking frogs, Gaz. Okay, it is what it is, isn't it? Well, I just learnt something today. What did you learn today? Anyway, Bessent said a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz could be agreed as soon as Tuesday or Wednesday. Could be. Probably won't be. There was a chance we may have a deal tomorrow to open the strait and move towards a more normalised position in this conflict, he told CNBC. It would be freedom of movement, he added, like it was before you started illegally bombing them. You know, like before Israel and Americano went off their heads and illegally attacked Iran in the middle of negotiations, let's not forget. Who's been to Epstein Island, mate? Oh, yeah, of course I have. He added, when asked whether Iran would be allowed to charge for ships passing through, whether Iran would be allowed. How are they going to stop Iran? They can't. They're supposed to have defeated them I don't know how many times now. Fucking chokers. While senior figures in the US government have announced talks have been progressing, no details of what a potential deal may look like have been released. I'll be interested to see what the Iranians have got to say about this. They must sit there just pissing themselves. The Strait of Hormuz has been a central point in negotiations between the US and Iran. Before the conflict began in late February, the waterway before the illegal attack, handled about 1/5 of global daily oil and liquefied gas supplies. And there was no problems. Remember that. Don't forget that. There was no fucking issues. Do you know what I mean? Until Trump was already implicated, allegedly, in them Epstein files. And Netanyahu went, well, mate, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Come in this room and have a look at this. Now what now? What are you going to do now? And it seems like he just got down and he was tugging away at something. You know what I mean? Seems that's what happened. It seems like that's what happened to me. There's a fly. I'm going to kill it after this stream. It don't know that yet, but I'm going to. There it is up there now. I'm going to get it. Anyway, the disruption has sent prices at the pumps up across the world. In the UK, petrol prices are now at levels seen at the start of the conflict, with the average cost of a litre of petrol hitting £1.60, according to the RAC monitoring group. In the US, gasoline prices are on average above $4 a gallon. According to the AAA, diesel is almost 5.40 a gallon. Qatar, which is one of the key mediators between Washington and Tehran, said it was continuing efforts with other mediators to try to achieve a diplomatic resolution to the war, but admitted no direct talks were currently planned. On Monday, President Donald Trump warned Iran it faces last chance to agree to a deal to allow commercial shipping to resume in the Strait. How many times has it been the last chance? How many times have we got to keep watching this ridiculousness? For how long? For fuck's sake. It's tedious now, isn't it? You just know every week. Oh, we got a deal. Yeah, we got the best deal. I'm the best deal maker the world has ever seen. Donald J. Trump. And then Iran's like, don't know what he's fucking talking about, the demented bastard. And then it's like, I'm going to bomb them to bits. I'm going to destroy them all. But we love the Iranian people. That's why we tried to rescue you. But I'm going to kill you all. I'm going to bomb you all to hell. Destroy all your infrastructure. And make you all suffer. Oh, that sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Sounds like he really cares for the typical Iranian, doesn't it? Brilliant. On Monday, President Donald Trump warned Iran faced its last chance to agree to a deal to allow commercial shipping to resume in the Strait. They would have, if you hadn't have illegally attacked them, you plank. He said he had called off massive strikes on the country for talks to resume. No, you've run out of missiles, mate. We all know. We all know. You've got nothing left. You've got nothing. You've been trying to hit them, and every time you hit them, they've just spanked your ass. This is worse than Vietnam. But Iran has said it was not negotiating with the US and had no plans to do so, and is instead talking to Oman. I think it was talking to a man, not a man. It was probably they were just talking to a man, not a man. Shut up. Do what I want. Oh, it does appear that is all I had. It does appear that that was it. That was all of the news that I had for you today. So it's not very... It's just the same old, isn't it, really? We're just all in decline. Aren't we? What's this? I've got an email. No, nothing of any interest. Shame. Yeah, so that's it, really. Basically, that is, like, literally the stream for today. So without further ado, I shall say my farewells, because there's nothing else to talk about, unless you've got something to say down there, which I can give it a couple of minutes if anybody's got anything of interest that needs to be looked at, because we've got 5 minutes if you have. If anybody's got anything, if not, I'm going, because I want to kill that fly, and it's up there, and I can see it, and I want to kill it. Because it's annoying me. They all annoy. I hate flies. If you haven't, check that you're still subscribed. Apparently they unsubscribe you sometimes, YouTube. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you know, for what it's worth. It's been good to see you in the chat. Get the wine out. Actually, that sounds like a fucking good idea. That does. Get a glass of wine down me. That sounds like a good idea there, Gun. Yeah. I deleted that video when I was having a drink. Yeah, you see. You have to be here live to get them juicy ones like that when I make errors. Can't have the evidence online forever. No, God bless you. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Have I still got that thing? Have I still got that? Hang on, let me see if I've still got that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I got it still. There it is. What else have I got? I've got this one. Oh, there's an alert. What else have I got? Cheering. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's for you, Gun. There you go, Gun. That's for you. What else have we got? Have I got other stuff that you ain't heard? That's a dolphin. Because I'll tell you why it's a dolphin. I've got 3 minutes, right? I'll tell you why that was a dolphin. Because back in the day, when I used to stream on the dark web, you know, in the dark alleyways, what was brilliant? That was brilliant. I have no idea. But yeah, back in the when I was on the Lash, yeah. It's better in person. Yeah, it's better in person. I get the place called out to me and everything. We had a group during the COVID thing in the dark. I formed this group of people, and we all used to go camping, right, during them periods, and we all got to know each other. And it was because I was online streaming, and I did a thing. The BBB crew. That's what that emblem is with that yellow woman there. The beers, boats, and boobs crew. Anyway, I started that. People paid a subscription fee. It was a tenner a month, and then we all went camping. And I'd supply camping equipment to people if they didn't have it. If they were in our little club, you know, I'd buy extra stuff with the money. So everybody had a tent, everybody had a sleeping bag, and I'd show people how to wild camp and stuff like that. And we used to have a right old good laugh. Anyway, we got kicked off one campsite. I was already on my third bottle of red. It was still daylight, right? And we was in this field, a really posh campsite. But we was in this field, right? And this, I'm a bit deaf, right? And I'm a bit loud. I'm a bit deaf. And I had the music on quite loud in the tent. I had this big party tent. And then from the party tent, I saw this woman in a tent right over there, stomping towards the tent. And I said to everybody, here we go. And I was already steaming. She started fucking trying to lay the law down, didn't she? Turn that music down. You're too loud. Stop your swearing. I went, fuck off. Anyway, as long story short, the police came, and we were finally evicted from the campsite, which was quite funny. Yeah, it was a right kerfuffle, that was. It was funny days. We had some funny old days. We did some funny. We camped in all weathers, all over. It was great times, fucking fun times. Some of them, good memories. I don't really see many of them people now, really, if any. Don't really see any of them anymore. But there you go. That's how it goes. So yeah. What's this one? 9. No, I don't see any of them anymore. How was the stream, mate? Anyway, is it all right?
It was fucking biblical, mate.
Good. On that note, I'm going. It's been lovely for you to be here. Thank you for popping back in and saying hello. I do appreciate it, and I really do. And hopefully the insanity won't go too mad until tomorrow, and we'll see what lunacy's going on tomorrow. So it's more of the muchness, I suppose. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
We keep on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down.
We ain't slowing
keep
down.
on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling.
Yeah,
No, we ain't slowing it down.
let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and I'm ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating. I'm on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling. No, gotta keep it moving like we stole it. Though, rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are in a scope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint, cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving.
Moving,
We keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving.
moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep
on
it
rolling.
rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep
slowing
it moving,
it
we
down.
ain't never gonna lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving.
Moving,
We keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Moving.
moving.
We keep on moving
Keep it
along.
moving, keep it moving, keep it
Rolling.
rolling.
No, we
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep it moving. We ain't never gonna lose it.
Who's been to Epstein Island, mate?